Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Gemini. If this resonates with you, Gemini, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Gemini, please do check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Gemini out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa interchangeable. This is for, okay, that wanted to come out. This is for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Let's see. Okay. Okay. So you got a lot going on here. And you've got there you are, right? Someone from the past is kind of haunting you, all right? Someone that likes to be in control. You got a lot of pentacles here as well. And I'm seeing you kind of refuse this person, and maybe there was one point you felt rejected by this person, but I feel like you're going to be the one doing the rejecting. So it's a switch up. The one who you felt rejected by, you're going to reject. That's what I'm seeing here. And you're going in a completely different direction. And so it's like this person comes back around maybe to test you, to see if you're really ready for the real thing. Because this one, they think they're the real thing. But what they think and reality is not, it's not matching up, okay? They think they're all that, but they're really not. So before we get too deep into the love situation, for those of you that are interested in career, I will be reading that as well. And then we will get you a message from the universe with this oracle deck over here. And also for those of you that are interested, private readings are available at secrettarot.com. We are booking mid-August, I think. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave the link in the description and pin in the comments so you can get more information. All right, so let's get into it. Second chance. That's what I'm seeing here. But also, ultimately, it's your decision, and you're going to feel so validated when this person comes back, because it's like it bothers you the way they treated you, and so you get to give them a dose of their own medicine, basically. And I feel like it's like the final decision. It's like the universe knows you are owed this validation, and it's coming. So we got the devil here. I don't think this person has changed, and when you interact with them, because you will be, they're going to make sure of it. You're going to see that they have not changed. There's still a lot of toxicity with this person, and they may be trying to hoover you back in. They could have some narcissistic traits, like, okay, Gemini, is holding back. Gemini's got walls up. Gemini's not looking at me anymore, paying attention to me anymore. Gemini's moving forward. Gemini's doing a glow up. So let me go back in and try to hoover the Gemini back in so I can throw you off balance. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. So this is going to be a hell of a test for you. Up to you and what you decide to do here. This person is toxic, and that's why it didn't work out in the first place. Yeah, it's bananas. They like to make you jealous. It's if not a full-blown narcissist, a lot of narcissistic traits with this individual. So it's always chaos. It's always crazy. They think, like I said at the beginning, they think they're it, but they're just they are a very destructive force. And so this is going to be a test for you. 5 of Wands. Yeah. 5 of Swords. So, like I said, you may have felt abandoned, rejected in regards to this person. They got big ego. You may have walked away because they're so crazy. But it's, it's time for them to come back and test your boundaries, because they will be tested. 5 of Swords here. And here's your boundaries. 9 of Wands and the Hangman. This is saying, be curious but extraordinarily careful when this person comes back around, because they got away with words. And they can easily, well, maybe not so much these days, but before they could hoover you back in, right? They could draw you back in. This is saying, they wounded you once, they will wound you again. That's what this is saying. So be very greedy with your energy. Keep your walls up. Keep your heart protected right here. But they're very possessive. And if they think you're doing good, if they think you're moving forward, if they think you've got somebody else in your life, this is when their jealousy and their obsession starts to get the best of them, because they like to be in control. And I don't think you're the only one that they do this to. You could be dealing with an Aries. We got the Emperor here, right? They want everyone that they've had a taste of, okay? Because they see that, they see that as you are a possession instead of an actual human person. So I feel like twofold with this 8 of Pentacles, and we'll get into the career in a moment, but I feel like you've just been really working on yourself, really goal focused, really like getting your life together, rebuilding, and you're just living your life and preparing for what is coming. And then this particular person is going to, this narcissistic person is going to try to put effort in, right? They're going to try to put energy and effort into making you change your mind, because they are feeling detached by you and left behind by you. So they spoke some really crazy words to you at some point. But 4 of Cups here, the one you felt rejected by is the one you will be rejecting. 4 of Cups. Ultimately, Gemini, it's up to you on how you want to do this, but I'm seeing you go in a completely different direction, because you are stronger than this person now, and you are protected. I'm seeing the, excuse me, angels all around this. You are protected, but this is a test, so keep that in mind. It's a test to see if you're ready, if like your confidence and your self-worth are ready for something real, right? So at the end of the day, I'm seeing 2 people looking at you, And I'm seeing you looking for a true partner, a friend, a lover, and that's what you're going to get if you do not let this past person derail you and throw you off balance, because they're coming back. And this is something that has bothered you for a very long time, but it's like, in addition to a test, it's like you're finally able to feel validated so that you can properly and totally release this person. Hopes and fears, it's like you've always hoped for this validation, for this communication, for this apology, for them to return, but you've also feared this. So, 9 of Pentacles, they can't phase you this time. You're going to choose to be single, separated from this particular energy, and you know that there's something better, and some of you may already be dealing with something better. Single lady card, single person card here. I feel like in 9 of Pentacles, you know your worth now, and you don't have to deal with this. Nine of Pentacles for Gemini. 9 of Pentacles for Gemini. Yes. And so we got the Magician, we got the Strength card, right? Leo energy. Like I said, you're stronger than this person now. Your confidence level is where it needs to be. The effort that you have put into yourself, it shows. And this person, they want to hold you back. They want to drag you back down. But it's not allowed this time, because you are creating the reality that you want, and that is with someone better suited for you. So if they're not here yet, you are most definitely going to pass this test, and you are calling it in. So, all right. Let's see what is going on in your career. I'm seeing you learning something new. So you're either freshening up your skills or literally going back to school to learn something, right? That's what I'm seeing here. And this, whatever you're doing here, it could be something online, or you literally could be, going back to school to learn something. It's the best move that you can make. Gaining knowledge to enhance your abundance. That's exactly what you need to do, because this is crazy. All right. So it feels very much like a bad boss energy. The one that is in charge creates havoc and hell for everybody. That's what I'm seeing here. So, and not only that, but the money ain't there, right? So you're dealing with chaos and toxicity, a bad work environment created by bad bosses, or a boss that is in charge of everyone, and it's just madness. And so with this decision to refine your skills, obtain more knowledge, that's the best thing that you could do, right? And it's like, okay, final decision, I got to get out of this mess. And that's exactly what you're going to do. In the meantime, you're going to be kind of stuck doing this until, your knowledge is obtained and you can walk away from the situation, which is what I'm seeing you doing. So it's self-sacrifice, right? You got to have money somewhere. So just be careful with yourself around this energy. Keep your eyes open, keep your walls up. And it's not only is the money tight, but you're bored to death. And not only are you bored to death, but it's an extraordinarily toxic work environment. So it's almost like you're revisiting something that you've always wanted to do. And so you're just like, you know what? I'm making a decision to go and do what I've always wanted to do. And I'm going to obtain that knowledge to do just that, right? Because you are going to make it happen. You are creating the reality that you want to live in. You are the magician. And so you're being guided and you're going to go in this direction. And I feel like there are people you're going to be discussing this with, and they're going to be like, yeah, do it. It's like you need a shot of confidence. And once you have this confidence, and once you do the thing, and once you obtain the knowledge, you're able to break free from these toxic people and this toxic place and this lack of abundance. And now you're stronger and you're more abundant. All right, so let's pull you an oracle card, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you will be tested. You will be tested. And that's what I kept saying, especially in the love. And like I said, you feared this person coming back around, but you also wanted this person to come back around just for that validation. And you're going to get it. And you pass the test, and you're going to realize that you're stronger than this person. You've outgrown this person. Right? In regards to this career move, don't be afraid to change things. It doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are, whatever. It feels like it's something that you've always wanted to do, but you never had the confidence to do it. Now you do. So create the reality that you want here, Gemini. All right, that's what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you would like a private reading with me, you can visit secrettarot.com for more information. I'll leave the link in the description, pinned in the comments. What else? You can follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. And God bless.